Today I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. You will also need a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, 2 buttons, and today I'm using 100% cotton yarn, but of course you can use any yarn you like. This one is recommended for a 4 to 5mm crochet hook, and I'm using a 4mm. But like I said, I would recommend a cotton yarn, but this is totally up to you, and I will put the link for this yarn down below. And now let's get started. We will start with a slip knot and a chain. And for my pattern today, I will use 17 chains. So you will just grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through. And you will repeat this until you have 17 chains. I just finished crocheting my 17 chains. Of course, you can adjust the size with just crocheting more or less, but this is the perfect size for me and my 6-year-old daughter. It was just totally fine wearing it in this size, but if you want to make it for your husband, maybe make 2 or 3 more chains and then it should fit. But like I said, you can adjust this by just adding some chains. And now we will be working in half double crochets. So you will yarn over, skip the first stitch, and into the second stitch you will insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull up. We have 3 loops on the hook, and now we will grab the yarn and go through all 3 loops. Just like that. And again, yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and work a half double crochet. And you will repeat this all the way along until you reach your last stitch. And I will see you back in just a moment. But all you have to do now is just 1 half double crochet in every stitch. I'm here at the end, and this is how it looks like. We have 1 chain left, and in this last one we will crochet 3 half double crochets all into the same stitch. So 1 half double crochet into the same stitch, make a second one, and into the same stitch again make a third one. So 3 half double crochets into the last stitch. Now we will work on the opposite side, so into the chains here. And it's also super easy. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my yarn end and I will crochet over it so I don't have to sew it in the end, but this is totally up to you. So yarn over, go into the next stitch. So those are the stitches we will be working in. So just insert, grab the yarn, pull up, and work a half double crochet. And again, yarn over. You can see I have my yarn in the back. Grab the yarn, pull up, 3 loops, and work your half double crochet. And you will repeat this all the way until you reach your last stitch, and I will see you back in just a little bit. So just 1 half double crochet in every stitch. I'm almost here into my last stitch. So like you can see, we are over here, and here you can see the 2 chains. So you have 2 chains left, and what we are going to do, work 1 more half double crochet. So yarn over, go into the stitch from the 2 into the first one and work a half double crochet, and we will close this round with a slip stitch into the very first stitch. So we will go into the first stitch here, grab the yarn, pull through, and this is how it looks like. And now we can start the next row, and all we have to do now is chain 1 and into the very first stitch. So in here we will be working 1 single crochet. So insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull up, and pull through 2. Go into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, 2 loops on your hook, grab the yarn again, and pull through. And now it's super easy. All we have to do is just work one single crochet all the way around until we reach our first single crochet, and then we are done. So this is our first one. So repeat to make one single crochet in every stitch, and I will show you how to finish off. So I crocheted one single crochet all the way around, and now we can finish off. I have one more stitch to do, and here's our very first single crochet. So you will insert your hook into the very first stitch, grab the yarn, make a slip stitch, and now we can finish off. So chain one, pull tight, and now cut the yarn, but leave a little bit of a longer yarn tail because I'm going to use this yarn to sew on my buttons. So just grab the hook, pull through, and pull tight. And now we can cut the yarn on the back side. Now we will grab our yarn needle, pull it through, and we can start sewing in our button. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna turn this around, go through like 1 or 2 stitches, and now I will grab my first button and sew it on. So just grab your button, you place it here on the edge, and now you can sew on your first button. It's a little bit tight in here, so I just have to pull it through just like this, and I will finish off sewing in the first button, and I see you back in just a second. My first button is sewed on, and now what I'm going to do is just pull through the stitches again. Don't pull it too tight, just like this, that the button is all secure. And I will use the same yarn again to sew on my second button. So I'm here at the end, just pull through, make sure it's all nice and even. And now I can grab my second button and sew it on. I just finished sewing on my second button, and now what I'm going to do to make sure it's all nice and secure, I will go through a loop, through a stitch, make a loop, pull tight so we have a knot, and now all I have left is just sewing in this last end. So go back and forth and cut the yarn, and we are done. And we are done. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great time crocheting. You can see they work up so fast, and they are really helpful. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye.